Hi Geminis, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. This reading is for any Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Gemini in a particular house that you need clarity on, or if Gemini rules a particular planet, for instance, if let's say you have something related to your blocks, your fears, your limitations, or challenges that you're facing, and Gemini rules your Saturn, then this message is for you, okay? So if you don't know what planets mean what, I do have a video that is on my channel that explains all the planets and what they mean. But I got a very big message that you will get a lot, actually, and you have gotten since Jupiter went into Gemini, that you really need to pay attention to those thoughts, mental mastery, and not focusing so much on what your life looks like, but what your life feels like, okay? That was a very strong message because there could be a major shakeup, a major breakthrough, and it might not be the message that your ego was expecting, but it might actually be what's going to fulfill you emotionally, okay? So whatever that is, I would get excited though, because it does seem pretty strong. The other thing too, because your shadow likes to trick you, all right? Because there is a very strong burden being lifted. This is Saturn and Sagittarius, and related to your passion, okay? Like if there's a passion project that you've been putting work into and you just don't feel like you're making progress, well, this is like that message of your shadow's trying to tell you to put it down because you're actually on the brink of something. And so that's very fascinating because that does happen. You know, when you're on the precipice of something big, a lot of times that's when your shadow wants to be like really focus in on the fact that it's not there yet, because then if you put it down, then you're back in that cycle that you were before, okay? So understanding the nature of appearances, but the biggest thing for me, especially because as I'm recording this, Chiron is going retrograde in Aries at the end of the month, and if there's any unhealed ego wounds, they're going to be unearthed, and they're going to be unearthed to heal, and that's going to be happening until the end of the year, all right? So again, focusing on what your life feels like, not what it looks like, and you are going to be going places. Also too, Nine of Swords, you get this all the time too. This is Mars and Gemini, and Mars and Gemini is on July 20th, and Mars and Gemini, you're going to be able to see a solution to something that like there might be a roadblock on this passion project or whatever, like a new career, a new relationship, and like you just keep hitting this roadblock, or you keep, you know, getting the wrong people that are swiping, and there's just this message of like you're gonna see something, okay? So don't fear anything, especially not the unknown. Don't fear the unknown when it comes to whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, because with that mental clarity, with that mental mastery, with those strong boundaries, that power is coming in. There's just this message of like, for you Geminis, big Pluto transformation, big lesson with your Saturn is, where are you focusing your thoughts? Where are you focusing your communication? Okay, Geminis, you see both sides of the coin, but sometimes that can be speaking things into existence that we don't necessarily want, because we are communicators, right? I mean, I have a lot of Gemini placements. I just say we like that. But there's things that we just don't recognize sometimes, that our words have weight, okay? And not just the words that we speak out, but the words that are in our heads too. All right, so let's see what we got going on for Geminis. Because I mean, I'm telling you, I got a really exciting message, but it was just this idea of like, hey, like things are gonna take off, and they're gonna take off big, but you better make sure that you have that mental mastery. The Magician, Mercury, okay, manifesting through effective communication. You want to be manifesting your vision of the future, not your vision of the past. Wow, okay, so this is very interesting because who was it? Scorpio got exact card in that placement. Overall energy for this week, Two of Wands. Two of Wands is ruled by Mars and Aries. It's the idea of how you assert yourself. The Two of Wands indicates it could be a new opportunity coming, a new partnership, negotiating something, but it is this energy of channeling your willpower and desire for what you want. Are you going to choose the new box, or are you going to choose the old box that is safe and that you understand, or that you know? So whatever this opportunity is, it really takes the message of how you assert yourself when this opportunity comes in, okay? Because that's the thing, is I'm not getting that it's something you're pursuing. I'm getting that this is something that is coming to you. What you need more of, the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. So when it comes to your communication, make sure that, like I said, that you're doing it with this like nurturing energy of this just warm, watery energy. We don't want to, like I said, we don't want cynicism, we don't want pessimism, we don't want gossip. And really what you want is to focus on being around the people that make you feel happy, and not people just, you know, that you enjoy gossiping with, but people who actually like make that inner child so happy. But this is, you need more celebrating. So if you can, you know, even just go out, like if you want to go to a concert or go to a movie, like something here where or even dancing, that would be great. Like if you can get out and go dancing, but you really just want to enjoy the abundance you have. I don't want you getting stuck in your head, because like I said, there's this big momentum, big change happening, but you cannot get stuck in your head. Now this is fascinating because more Cancer energy, and this is in the area of what you need less of. And the Chariot can indicate forward movement, really fast, big changes. So I'm fascinated why this is an area of what you need less of. So let's clarify these. Okay. First, let's clarify the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for Geminis? All right. So King of Wands, Three of Cups. Look at that Three of Cups. Excuse me. Okay, King of Cups. Oops. Sorry. Okay, King of Cups. Very strong mental mastery, like I was saying, you know, making choices that are based on logic and rationality. However, these are the two boxes, okay? And this is interesting because it goes to your duality. So we have this, you know, metamorphosis transformation, right? Laser focused, and like I'm getting cutthroat energy. You could be going for a promotion, or you could be wanting to switch careers, whatever that is. But then I have this Three of Cups here. And so it's like this idea of like, part of this transformation, seeing these butterflies, is not being so serious about things. Okay, because that's where I'm getting this idea of like you're putting a vibration of like super serious, super determined, like I'm going out, you know what, it like just boldness that like it's actually working counterintuitively, because you're not recognizing the vibration that this is giving off versus this vibration. I'm getting this idea of I want to go it alone, instead of I have this wonderful team, we can grow this together, okay? And I don't think you're meant to go it alone. I think you're meant to do it with this group of people. Fascinating. Okay, so let's clarify the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here in the area of what Geminis? Okay, interesting. Let's get one more clarifier. Why is the Three of Cups here for Geminis? You know what? Actually, we don't need a clarifier. I was going to pull one, but we don't need one. Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. So this card is telling me, because this is teaching people something. And Geminis, Jupiter's in Gemini, we're expanding communication. You're expanding your communication. If there's something where you... let's say like you're an influencer and you're telling people, you know, this is the key to unlocking success. This is the key to enjoying life, but then you're not enjoying life. Okay. So like, that's where it's a very strong message of, you know, or like we all need to come together to do something, but then you want to do it alone. That's the message that I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's clarify the Chariot. Well, that was easy. Justice. Okay, so there's something here where you just want to leave it behind. You want to just go out there and do it alone, right? But justice is here to remind you that things are being brought back into balance. So remember, Saturn just went retrograde in Pisces, and there's a very strong message of karmic energy coming in, okay? And you want to make sure that you aren't impulsively missing something before it comes into your life, okay? So let's just get an empowering question. I want to get an empowering question that's going to help. So yeah, the big message here is like you might want to go it alone, but you're not meant to. All right, so there's a lesson here in related to how you perceive something, okay? There's a very strong message in related to how you perceive something. So is there something I should let go of in order to be able to move forward? And what is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action? There is a lot of action, right? So really think about that, okay? All right. We're going to get one more clarifier and then we're going to close this out. Geminis, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share with somebody who needs to hear this message, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And let's get one class clarify. I want to, if we choose the going with, hold on, what am I trying to say here? If we choose the Three of Cups option, you know what, actually, let's get two clarifiers. First, if we choose the King of Swords, if we choose the King of Swords box, what comes from that? If we choose the King of Swords box, interesting, okay. And if we choose the Three of Cups box, nice. Okay, so not only will karma, this is all about karma, not only will that energy shift, but if you choose the King of Swords, you're going to be left with this Four of Cups. Now, this is what's fascinating, is there's this idea of like resenting these three cups that are here. Three of Cups, right? But because our energy is like, I'm so over this, I just want to go it alone. Because that's there, you're not even seeing what's coming in from giving that appreciation to those cups, okay? Because with the Three of Cups, you get Temperance, and this is Sagittarius, and this is balance, balancing the scales, okay? You're going to get balance brought back into your life. You're going to feel balance restored in your life, all right? So thank you so much for joining me, Geminis. As always, shine your inner light. You've got this.